All right.
Today we got a new video
Seeing that on YouTube?
that dropped. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And apparently there's a video showing
Oh my god.
well, a guy that we all know,
Punch!
Puff Daddy, giving somebody the puff beats.
Or Punch Daddy in this case.
Yeah, Punch
Punch
Daddy.
Daddy. Wow.
So we'll play the clip, and obviously speaking, this is some evidence here from what happened
That already
in
looks weird.
2016
That was crazy, bro.
or 2017.
I don't think he should
believe.
lift his shirt.
But yeah, this is crazy because you know, there were allegations made, and now we're seeing it.
You said this is on YouTube?
Yep, it's on YouTube.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
All right, let's go.
All right. This shit is crazy.
That's full screen.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Run out in the towel.
The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio.
That's crazy.
According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room.
That's not cool,
The
man.
surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
Okay, that's the video.
Wow.
Honestly, I never really speak on other
am I
men's
going with this?
other men's relationships or shit like that. I just say you never hit a woman. But I mean,
never hit.
like that's just no matter what it comes down to. But the thing is it's always really hard because a lot of people misconstrue a lot of shit about me online, and I'm like, oh, that's such bullshit. They really, but that's pretty bad right there. So I'll just say I'd never. You just can't be hitting women. That's just what it is.
I think we can all agree, never hit woman. But
Yeah, straight up.
dude, that was wild.
You're dragging her back.
Yeah, but the other part is this. That's 2016 when that happened?
Yeah.
So are there more cameras now or fewer? Guys, you really can't. Well, the point is, like, you guys don't understand. Like, there's no you shouldn't be doing it in anyway unless unless a
Regardless.
girl has like a
Camera or
knife
not.
to my son. That's the only way I'm hitting. But like, what I'm saying is, in this case, I keep trying to tell people, in your house, you should have cameras in case somebody tries to run some bullshit and say you did such and such.
Yeah.
I was gonna go that route,
Yeah.
but people talk so much shit. Like I had a thing where someone tried to say that I was assaultive to one of my exes, and she's the only one who has a domestic violence restraining order on assaulting me. But I never went online talking shit because I don't do that shit. But the thing is, a lot of guys get fucking just straight manhandled in that situation, especially, and a lot of you guys who are like real low class and you suck and your chick wants to leave anyways, she's probably not gonna say that you did a bunch of fake shit. But I mean, guys, when the chick doesn't want to leave and the guy leaves her, she goes talking shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, low-level loser guys have never. If you haven't had a chick say you didn't do shit, oh, he can't fuck, his small, he beat me,
He's gay.
he has no money, he's actually a like all this shit. Like if you haven't had a chick say that about you, it's because she wanted to leave willingly and you're a lame. Like any woman's gonna be heated if you leave her and talk shit. That's not the case in this video. We're not going that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he was in that one. The issue.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This video just highlights like how much things are in the dark, no pun intended.
For sure.
And just nowadays, because of the camera, social media is coming up to light. And this is 2016, like you said earlier. Imagine now how many cameras are out
That's
there.
in 4K with multiple other angles. Guys, like I said
Yeah.
before,
Multiple
like
angles.
I have cameras in my apartment in case somebody wants to say some shit happened that didn't happen, number one. And number two, whenever I go out somewhere and somebody like tries to buck up to me, I immediately hand my phone to somebody and I'll be like, you got to hit me first and we're going to get this bitch on camera because you're not going to come back and fucking sue me later.
Yeah.
So that's
They'll
one of
still
those things.
sue you even if they
Yeah,
attack
for
you.
sure.
That's the worst
For
shit.
sure. But like film everything, that's what I'm saying, and know that you're always being filmed. The times have changed, man.
So this was actually ruthless what he did. But I have a question though, to Cassie at least in this video. This happened in 2016.
Yeah.
Why'd you stay for to 2019? 3 years.
Yeah.
Why would you stay in this craziness?
I mean, it's really weird for us as men to kind of like
Understand.
rationalize the
Yeah.
idea. Because I ask women this all the time. I was like, if a woman was physically abusing me, I would just leave. Like, I don't understand. I couldn't even imagine the concept of staying. But like, but in this situation like this, we see women all the time who are getting abused by men, and it's like their equilibrium. And then you find out the next relationship was the same way. Somewhere in their life, they learned the equilibrium was to get hit. Because I heard this one girl, Brandy Andrews, came on my show one time. She goes, I had to separate the idea of violence from love. She thought that violence against her was a way that this guy showed love by acting super fucking jealous, and she had to go to therapy to like get that mentality out of her head. So I think that's part of what's going on here.
See,
to stay that long for another 3 years, yeah, you're right, it's crazy.
But all the victims that actually get, attacked, right? This is the one case we saw it live in color on camera. And then there's others that just say, oh, he did this and that to me, and nothing happened. So having cameras in your house is very good because it protects you from that actually happening. That's a good point.
I think the reason why she stayed so long is because the violence was reciprocal on both ends. They were probably both attacking each other, and that's just
How
the
long were
reality.
they together before all this shit happened?
05
for
to
a very long
19,
time.
14 years.
Okay, so they've
And not
got it.
only
They have
that,
history.
keep
Yeah.
in mind that Diddy's very powerful in the music industry. She's an artist. She knows that if she leaves him, obviously
was
he's
gonna say,
taking
there's
care of her
an
financially.
investment in there.
There's a
Yeah.
financial investment in there. We know from like looking at studies, etc., as well. When there's violence in when there's domestic violence, most of the time it's both parties attacking each other. It's actually very rare was just the guy attacking the woman. It's usually both parties attacking each other in most cases. And then on top of that, also, I think the big reason why, because if you guys remember, she launched this lawsuit on him, and like in 24 hours he capitulated. And I was like in my head, like, wow, she must have had some shit. I guarantee this video is part of the discovery, and she probably showed it to him like, hey, we got this video. We're willing to go public with this. You better fucking, settle. And I think he settled. I think the reason why it's resurfacing now is because keep in mind there's a federal investigation going on, criminal, and this was probably given to the feds as well, because I know for a fact Cassie probably cooperated with the feds on their investigation. So it could easily have been leaked by law enforcement, could have been leaked by the U.S. Attorney's Office, by prosecutors, whatever the fuck it is. But you best believe that Cassie's legal team probably had this footage and she used it to get him to
So
capitulate.
being former HSI, do you think the hotel was paid off by Diddy to keep it hidden until now? Or do you think they had it from before, it just didn't drop
I
it?
think Cassie probably, if she's smart, well,
held
no,
on to
I already
it.
know this.
Yeah.
She probably collected it that day.
Really?
Yeah, man. You know how girls are. I mean, you know this very well. Like, let's keep it 1,000. Like,
What are you trying to say, Myron?
She had her exit plan.
What are
like,
you
bro,
intimating,
No,
Myron?
We've all been through this bullshit. Every
Yes.
single one of us here
Yeah.
have dealt with a woman
Steven
scorn.
Crowder.
And what do? They're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and have an insurance policy at the end of this. If this doesn't work out,
Yeah.
I'm going to have an insurance policy.
Yeah.
She knows the cameras are there, etc. She probably secured that security tape same day, day after. She probably secured it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then just held on to it if things don't work out.
Damn.
I want to say something else, dude. Like a lot of dudes who are always snitching on themselves. Whoever you're friends with now or whoever you're dating now, when you're not friends with them anymore, all of your secrets are up for sale.
Yes.
This is something I learned in the intelligence community. It's like, well, all of a sudden you're not cool with that person anymore. Like if I go up to a girl and she used to be friends with some other girl, she blah, 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 blah. They just can't wait to fucking tell me all the secrets. Just know that's the way it is, guys. Even your closest friends. As soon as your closest friend isn't your closest friend anymore, everything you ever told them in confidence is up for the highest bidder. Just know that. So be careful about what you say to people. That's
why you just say it all online anyways. And
There you
tell
go.
them to fuck
Then nobody
off.
can
We
use
all
it
know
against you.
But I do want to say,
Out it.
definitely what he did was crazy. Like, I mean, the fact that he chased after her
Yeah.
in socks
In a towel,
and
bro?
butt naked almost is like, bro,
but
what the hell?
to-
And also, I don't know if you noticed in the footage, it was a little weird that he was really adamant about getting that bag back. We don't know what's in that, right? Obviously, regardless of whatever's in the bag, you can never. There's no. It's indefensible to do that.
I mean,
like, ridiculous.
But we've seen women hit you, hit Chris, and you never hit them back.
Yeah.
So even if Cassie was hitting him, that was
Yeah,
ruthless, bro.
yeah. No, it's crazy. It's indefensible. It's absolutely
yeah, I mean-
indefensible. But I'm just
Because-
saying for her, because you asked why she stays so long.
Yeah.
I guarantee the violence was reciprocal.
Because my thing is, let's say I was an advocate for Diddy, but I'm not, by the way, and I want to defend him. How do you defend that video?
Yeah,
You
it's
can't defend a
indefensible,
video.
bro.
The
You
other
can't.
part is
indefensible.
he has a moment to actually sit down and take a breath and then throw something else at her. Like he has a moment to like actually consider.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you know what I'm going to consider? Throwing this piece of glass at her.
Now, and I think going back to the Stoicism thing, that is where Stoicism is very
Yes.
important. So, like, obviously, Stoicism is a man is doing things you don't feel like doing, even because it has to be done. And
Well,
then I
the
think
dude- the dude
another
was
big thing,
drunk, okay?
yeah,
They did
and this is
mention
why
that,
alcohol
yeah.
is a devil. And also Stoicism is like when you're dealing with a woman that you're in a romantic relationship with, you don't sit there and argue and cause a huge issue. I mean, even in your situation, this try to call you, right, and get you to say some shit, and you were really calm on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you don't want to do that, then that's fine. It is what it is. And you were calm on the phone, and that worked out in your favor, right? Like, when you're dealing with a girl from a romantic sense, you always want to be pretty stoic. Like, I don't think men should be negotiating with it's my way or the highway. Oh, you don't want to do this? Cool, then you're effectively single. So I think with Diddy, him chasing after her like that, right, and doing all that stupid shit, number one, it shows the evil of alcohol. And then number two, shows a lack of stoicism, which is bringing him a lot of trouble now.
I would argue this is a major L. Now,
Yeah.
we've all taken L's on this platform here, all of us here, and someone watching here could say, you know what? Damn, that's crazy what happened, but what about my life? And if you could apply it to your life, okay, now I know, have cameras in your room at all times. Don't ever hit women, obviously speaking.
Yeah, bro, never touch a girl, man. It's an L for you every time.
And three,
I don't give a fuck if she's punching you, bro.
keep
Just leave.
all your receipts. Because this is dangerous,
Yeah,
by the way.
that's the other thing, guys. It's like the other thing you need to understand is every time I tell my guys, like when you're texting a girl, if a girl sends me nudes, I'm like, go with God, have a great day, or come over later, let's work out. I
Deleting
never
these.
respond with sexuality unless it's my girlfriend. I'm never going to respond sexual. The reason why is because you need to assume that everything that you send, she's going to snapshot. She's going to. This is the reason why I do use the unsend feature on fucking Instagram. You can take stuff off of. You can use secret mode on WhatsApp because people can take one thing. You remember the thing with Andrew Tate? They took that one paragraph out of context,
yeah.
but there's this other part where
Screen
she's
cap
like, "Well, it's not grape if I consent to it." They they conveniently left that part out. The BBC didn't put that part in there.
Yep,
So you can take these things out of context really easy. Also, doctoring like text messages is super easy to do in Photoshop.
Yeah.
So that's the thing you guys have to understand. That's why whenever I text people things, I'm like, let's get on the phone. I also like to use FaceTime because FaceTime, the phone can't record audio on FaceTime. Now you could have a second phone to do it, but there are other apps. Like if you call someone, they can actually record the phone call. That's another thing I would look at. I'm seriously, man, I just don't. People can take anything you do out of context.
Yeah.
I mean, what Diddy did there is indefensible. I mean, chasing after a girl and doing all that's ridiculous. I don't care if she had $1 million in the bag, bro. Like, just let her go, call the cops. Like, it is what it is, right? You're a famous celebrity. Like, you got to be even more careful with the stuff that you do. I made a joke on X. I said, check me out on Unplug X, by the way, on X. I said, he chased after her because she said, all eyes on me is better than get ready to die.
Oh, man. Well, look,
my hip hop head's over there. Don't know.
she won her lawsuit. She got her money, but that's crazy, though, bro. That's crazy. Okay.
Well, I would agree with her on that one. All eyes on me is better than ready to die. But anyway, the old hip hop heads know that one.